Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to walk you through the Mirrord dashboard, which lets you see Mirrord usage, track adoption, and calculate the ROI you've been getting out of Mirrord. First, in the usage section, we can see how many of your licenses you have used, who the Mirrord champion in your organization is, which is basically the person who has used Mirrord the most, the total number of sessions, the session time, and if you're using Mirrord for CI as well, you can see the number of CI sessions independently. Now you can see this data throughout the time you have had Mirrord, or in the last 7 days, 30 days, or you can even add a custom date range here. In session activity, we can see which developer has been working on which service, and if we scroll down here, we can see when the last activity was. But we can also switch to services view, which shows us which services are being more actively developed and how much time a developer is spending on a particular service. Now this is the usage section, but we can also go to adoption, where we see how different teams in your organization have been adopting Mirrord. So here you can see a total overview of the adoption, but if you scroll down to adoption by team, you can see that in engineering 33% people are active, whereas in the admin team also 33 people are active, but that's a total of 3 engineers versus 9 engineers here. You can set a baseline goal which you want your Mirrord adoption to be at, and you can see how that is progressing over month by month or weekly or bi-weekly. There's also recommended next steps here. So if you see that a particular group is using Mirrord less, you can schedule some action items like scheduling a team meeting for them. Here you also see the same data in the heat map, where you see how many people in a particular team are using Mirrord. We have more data here related to who the champions are in different teams, and you can see which users are at risk and haven't used Mirrord in a while. So all of this data is available for you to understand how Mirrord adoption is going on in your organization on a team by team basis. Lastly, we have the ROI calculator, where you can input the number of developers in your entire organization, or you can input the number of developers in a particular team if you're trying to calculate the ROI per team. Then you can have the salary of your average salary of your developers, and the number of times they used to deploy, and the amount of time it took per deploy. Once you add that data, you will be able to see how much time you are saving using Mirrord. So let's suppose if every developer was deploying 5 times a day and each deploy took 20 minutes, you see that you are saving 8 hours every week, and how much that translates into money based on your average developer salary. Now with Mirrord, the entire team uses one shared cluster. So if you are deprovisioning individual development clusters or environments you had for your developers, you're saving costs there as well, and you can add those here and you'll see them reflected in your ROI. So this was a quick overview of how the Mirrord dashboard lets you, see how much your developers are using Mirrord, how adoption is going on, and what kind of ROI you are getting. If you like this, check out our docs where you can learn more about the Mirrord dashboard.